That's Boti. On that side, we got Joel.
What does he do? Nothing?
Nothing. He doesn't do anything. Alright guys, how's it going? Alex, New Era Performance, and today we're going to be answering a couple of the questions that you guys asked on Instagram when we made that poll. So stay posted and keep watching. Alright guys, first question. When did you start tuning? I was 23, I believe, when I decided that I wanted to start tuning. It wasn't something I was thinking I was going to make into a business or a hobby or whatever you guys want to call it. But, I mean, that's how it ended up being. But I was 23, I think going on 24 when I initially started playing with EFI Live. It wasn't even HP Tuners. It was EFI Live, which was the first program that I bought, or my cousin bought, for me to use because he had the money and I had the knowledge. So 23, 24, right around when I started. Okay, question number 2. What made you get into tuning and where did it all start? Simple. Got into tuning because I was tired of having to rebook an appointment every time I made changes, and during that age I was switching out camshafts, converters, trying to get faster, and my tuner was in San Diego, so I had to book a tune and drive 2 hours every, I don't know, few weeks, few months, whenever I would change up the setup to get him to retune the truck. And it just got to the point where I just wanted to do it myself, and I didn't want to make that drive or those appointments. So that's the reason I got into tuning. If you look at one of my previous videos, we have more of a in-depth description of why I got into it and how I got into it. So check out one of our previous videos and you'll see a little bit more details on that question. Hey, how's it going? We're back. And next question. Do you feel like you are the best builder out there? That's a tough one, because do you consider the best? No, I don't consider myself the best. There's plenty of people out here in California and, you know, everywhere that know what they're doing. As far as Southern California, do I consider to be one of the best? I would say not one of the best, but I'm very knowledgeable in what we do. So anything that's LS, LT, anything in that sort of platform, we're very knowledgeable in how to make them fast, how to go faster, how to push the limits, whether a stock bottom end will hold at what power, how to get these direct injection cars, you know, running properly and making good power. So as far as that goes, I'm very knowledgeable. As far as tuning, I believe I'm, you know, the fact that we work on these cars and I tune them out of the same shop, I think it's like a big plus. You know, it's none of this so-and-so built it, let me bring in a tuner and have them tune it. The fact that I spec out my cams, I spec out most of the stuff that goes on these vehicles, you know, makes it easier for me as a tuner to get these things all dialed in and properly running. So I would say that not the best, but definitely very knowledgeable in what we do. Question 4. Do you love what you do? If I said no, that would be saying a lie. If I say yes, I'm still lying. So yes, I love what I do. I love going fast. I love taking days off and going to the racetrack. I like taking a week off and going to Texas. I like overall racing, going fast. I do love it. Do I hate it in a way sometimes? Sometimes I hate it. You know, not everything always goes as planned. Sometimes we got to do things twice, 3 times. You know, we've had issues where you know, things don't come out right, and you know, at the end of the day, it's my work, and you know, you got to be responsible for it, and sometimes it sucks because it's not something that you can just blow off and be like whatever. You know, you got to be a man of your word. If something comes out wrong, you have to fix it. So there's always hiccups. I mean, I'm pretty sure every shop out there has the same problems that I do. You know, sometimes you finish the job and something didn't go right, whatever it is, or you're on the dyno and it's like, we just finished this car and we built it and I'm having issues, and we have to figure out what the issue is, why it's doing it, and go from there. So do love what I do, and just things don't always go as expected. So sometimes I get frustrated. I want to throw things at Paco. I want to throw things at Boti. I want to throw things at Joe. Sometimes I just want to throw the whole shop at them and just, I get mad at them, but you know, just part of life, part of owning a shop. All right, next question. If I have HP Tuners MPVI, can you send me a tune file to drive my truck to you? Yes, we can. Now, only thing I ask for you guys is to send me a deposit and confirm that you guys have already made an appointment, and I will send you a bass tune to get you started. You'd have to give me a description of what's in the vehicle, what's done to it, what injectors, what cam, and send me your file. Don't expect it same day. I don't know, I get 20, 30, 40 emails a day, so you know, it's a little bit hard. And going back to the last question, you know, sometimes Bote doesn't even tell me we have emails that we got to reply to. So what am I supposed to do? Just guess that we have emails that people want tunes for? So not that easy. So sometimes I got to kick Bote and, you know, scream at him because I'm not aware that I have to reply to a tune or send a tune or a bass tune to a customer. So we can definitely get you going. Send us an email, send us all the details, confirm that you already booked an appointment with us, and we'll get you a bass tune going and we can go from there. All right, guys, next question. If I have, nope, read that one. Talk about the different stages. So basically on my website, when you go over to www.neweraperformance.com, you have book a tune and request a quote. The request a quote is not even working right now. So if you got to request a quote, directly send us an email to alex@neweraperformance for questions, quotes@neweraperformance for quotes, and then info@neweraperformance for regular information. I have 3 stages up there. It's got 1, 2, and 3. It pretty much what it does is it just simply separates my stage 1 tunes, which are bolt-on tunes, versus the stage 2, which means boosted or cammed, and then stage 3, which just means everything else. The price on there is not necessarily what you guys are gonna pay. It's just a rough idea of what you guys are gonna pay. So if you have a cam only, then you're roughly a stage 2 price. But if it's a 17 plus, there's a $100 extra charge. If you guys want to tune on 91 and E85, that's a $100 extra charge. So it's just a rough idea for me to know what to look for. So if you guys book a stage 2 and you tell me you have twin turbo, speed density, 2000 injectors, CC injectors, you know, triple pumps, obviously you're not paying $600. You're paying a lot more, but it just allows me to have you put all the information, and if I have questions, I can give you guys a call or an email and ask you what map sensor, what size injectors or what brand, and it just goes from there. So the stages online are simply just for me to get an idea and give you guys basic pricing. It does not mean that if you book a stage 3, I'm gonna give you guys a better tune than a stage 1. It has nothing to do with that. It's strictly based on your mods and roughly, you know, the cost and how long it's gonna take me to do it and stuff like that. Okay, last question. Something. Do you work on Mustangs? I got a lighter and a match. If you want me to work on it, I got you guys. Other than that, do not work on Mustangs at all. We are a strictly GM shop, so that means anything, I used to say 99 through 20, but as of right now, we're focusing on Gen 4 stuff. So anything 2007 to 2021, you know, we're your shop. This is a shop to go to, and that's it. So thank you for asking questions. We'll see you on the next video. Guys, before we go, that's Bote. That's our cook, our chef, the guy that doesn't reply to your emails. That's Bote. On that side, we got Joel.
What does he do? Nothing?
Nothing. He doesn't do anything. He's working on a car, but
He's standing over there just staring at the car.
he's just looking at the car because it's been there all day and nothing's been done. So that's Joel. And then Paco, if he's not in the shitter, we'll introduce him to you right now. Let me go find him. All right, guys. We found Paco. He's over there. Paco, you wanna say hi?
Better not record me, I'm going home.
You see? That's why. You better not record him because he's going home. Don't record Paco. Why are you so close?
Are you filming? So I won't say comments.
Do you want to introduce him?
Yeah, we're gonna introduce him right now.
Oh, but let me get like,
All right, guys, we're gonna go.
Kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Try. I can post that we're gonna have shirts.